Live it, breathe it, love it. All sports, double coverage.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. We hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sport. I am Dom with the great man Sauce. Let's go. G'd up. Bang this one
Grand
out.
final week, Doma. The biggest game of the year is on the horizon.
Come on.
The D's and the Doggies. Obviously, we're going to lead off the show with that. But
100%.
what else have we got to come up, mate?
Mate,
What else have we got to come up?
We got some earthquake tremors. They're probably going to happen throughout the show. For all we know, we had an earthquake here today. Oh, mate, 6.0 magnitude earthquake. We don't usually, anyone listening abroad in Australia, we don't get earthquakes. We've had them before, but they're not very frequent. So you never know. If shit starts shaking, slabs start falling, you know what's happening. If I get under the desk and Saucy gets under his desk, all right, we've got some aftershocks coming. All right, we've got Brownlow. We're going to talk about the winner. He polled amazing, equal best in voting since D. Martin. EPL, quick review of that. We've got a Grand Prix coming up this week. We've got a massive UFC card. NFL Week 2 recap. We've got Cooper coming on Saturday, our time, so Friday over in the States. We've got Le Mans of the Week locked in, ready to go. And then we've got some hobby talk to chat about some stuff that has been happening. All right, without further ado, Sauce, let's start with the big dance on Saturday, 7:30 p.m. in Perth. D's versus the Doggies in the 2021 AFL, I don't know if it's Toyota anymore, grand final. What's your thoughts?
It's a grand old flag. It's a high flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. I'm going for the D's all day. As I said it from the start of the final series, D's, most consistent team all year. Doggies are hot though. Doggies are hot. They've been playing some good footy. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting a very, very, very tough contest between the two teams. I hope no blowout. I don't want another, prelim where we got two blowouts. I want a hot and contested game of football, which I think we'll get. But that's it. Benny, the D's. He reckons the D's as well.
Joel's in too. How you going,
Joel's here. Joel, there he is. Thank you for tuning in as always. But look, Doma, doesn't matter. This is where it all comes down to. This is why you play. So if you don't go out there and give it your all, then what are you doing? What are you being a professional player of AFL?
Completely agree.
Look, I can't go over my tip that I picked at the beginning of the final series. So,
but even before that, you tipped them. So not for anything. These are the guys that you've pretty much backed in for the whole season here. You could be.
Well, first of all, let's hang on, wait. Let's take a flashback. Let's go a flashback in memory, Tom, because I did advise that at the beginning of the season, I'm going to wear this one on my sleeve, and I didn't hide anything here down at Double Coverage. I did say they would be under 10.5 wins. Let's not forget that, Doma. Let's not forget that, right? The D's. And I thought they would be
in defense of you, Sauce, for the 10.5 wins. That may have been some mail that I given you. So
right.
You don't need to take credit for that.
Okay.
It was I don't want to say.
So Doma's got to wear that one.
I'll wear it. I will wear it. It is my fault, and I said that. And I said, all right. And I said, you need a win when it counts.
Yeah. We've been saying that all season, and they looked a bit shaky.
Yeah,
they did look shaky in the middle parts of the season, but they after a hot start, what did they win 8 in a row or something like that to start the season?
And then Adelaide beat them.
Yeah. So look. So a bit of up and down season, but they came good at this right time, which is, leading into finals. And then obviously this final series where they've been outstanding. And I'm telling you, look, my guy to watch, Maxi Gawn, get on him to win the Norm Smith. He could have the most influential game of any ruckman of modern history on Saturday. I'm telling you.
He's going to give English a bath. If Stephen Martin...
They've got no one to go with. No one.
Matty's gone all for the Bont. We're well. Joel said we're the most accountable, easily the most accountable podcast on the internet. Yeah, you know what we are, but I'll tell you what, Joel, it's not always a great thing. Never hide what was predicted. Yep, exactly. Like me tipping Max Gorn to win the Brownlow. That was also a stinker. I struggled.
Hey, I did all right with the
Mind you,
bond. I
Sauce,
came second, mate.
mind you, Sauce, mind you, I did say Dusty was going to win the trifecta, and after 3 weeks of games, I said, "Oh, he's easily going to poll at least 6 or 7 votes in the first 3 games. Definitely 2 best on grounds." Matt, I was right on the money. First 2 weeks, 3 votes, and then he spunk it up. I think he was hurt, but yeah, no good. I'm going with the D's. I'm tipping them. I'm actually tipping them. But I'm putting this, a disclaimer is going out there. Do not, I repeat, do not sleep on the Western Bulldogs. I would not be surprised if they win this game. Everyone pretty much wrote them off in that Port Adelaide game. It was pretty much done and dusted. They wrote them off in the Brisbane game, and they knocked out 2 of the top teams in the finals on their home turf. It's got definitely, it's reminiscent of 2016 when they won the flag, finished outside the 4, and they've won every game and they had some close ones in there. Of course, they had that close one against GWS in the prelim to make the granny, and then they came out and just pounced the Swans in the granny that year. It would not surprise me if they do win this game. I'm tipping the D's because I think in the clearance, I know they got Bont and Libba and stuff, but like Saul said, with Maxi Gorn tapping the ball down there to down the throat of Petrarca, Oliver, and Viney, I think they're going to be hard to beat. They got the stellar defensive lineup with Stephen May and Jake Lever. Their forward line is unbelievable.
Bit of premiership experience for the Dogs, though. Bit of premiership
that's
experience.
true.
There's about 9 guys still there from the previous flag.
Yeah, 100%,
9 or 10.
100%.
So, you know, look, you can't. I can't. Look, I say the D's, and I'm going with them. Like, as I told you, because I picked them from the beginning. So I'm not going to go against them now, right? Yeah. But this is really. I'll be interested to see, Doma, what the bookies really have this game at, and I'm going to look right now just to. I'll
give my quick Norm Smith. I reckon it's going to go to Christian Petrarca if the D's win. If the Dogs do end up getting the win, I think the Bont will get the Norm Smith, and rightfully so. But yeah, I'm going the D's. I'm not backing out.
They've got the bookies have got the D's 165 to win to 225 for the Doggies. Doggies are the outsiders. Handicap 7.5 points. So you know they've got the line at 7.5. They're saying it's close to within a goal.
Of course, they split it 1-1. They split it 1-1 in the season.
So
split it 1-1.
It's a tough call, Doma. It's a tough call.
They are the 2 best teams of this season, and hopefully we get a fantastic game, like you said, Sauce, on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Check your local guides. Also, Brownlow, just a quick touch on that. Ollie Wines, congrats to him. Awesome effort. Monstrous. I think first Port Adelaide player to ever win a Brownlow. That's monumental for the football club. Obviously, unfortunate not to be playing in the grand final. It is what it is, unfortunately. He killed it, man. He polled like a machine coming home. Like a machine. He was just so good. It was great for the whole year.
Second half of the season.
Yeah, and he was dominant. They were good, but he was just dominant. Props over to a few other guys. Obviously, Sam Walsh, 3rd year in, had 30 votes. The Bont was unlucky. This is good signs, you know, going for the future. Petrarca and Oliver, these guys are young guys as well. Maxi Gorn polled pretty well to be in that team. Who else was in there? Boak, a couple of the old fellas. Boak polled really well. David Mundy polled really well in a putrid Fremantle side. But yeah, so also overall it was a great Brownlow, very high in terms of the votes in the vote count. But well done to Ollie Wines. It was fair effort, mate.
Yeah, big step up. There was a bit of criticism on his career a few years back. Obviously, words of maybe him getting traded, leaving Port Adelaide. So, you know, a way for him to turn it around and win the Brownlow.
Definitely. That's it, Sauce. AFL,
All right.
ramp it up. Saturday, we're into EPL. Let's go for it. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. You know what that means, Sauce? There could be some flames coming out of my breath this week. I haven't flamed anyone in a while. I got a few this week. Wolves lost 2-0 to Brentford, 1-1 Leeds and Newcastle. Villa beat Everton 3-0. Watford beat Norwich 3-1. Man City, Southampton 0-0. Liverpool beat Palace 3-0. Arsenal convincingly beat Burnley 1-0. Adam,
Jeez, Dom, the sarcasm.
Happy Earthquake Day. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Cosmic's in here as well. Then we've had Chelsea beating Spurs 3-0, which is a great win for Chelsea. Brighton defeating Leicester 2-1. And, of course, game of the round, United 2-1 over West Ham. Nothing short of controversy in that game. And nothing short of me acting like an absolute muppet on a live stream. So, Sauce, those are the games.
You were about to, when that penalty went down, you were literally like, I'm about to quit the stream. You actually changed the stream score to 2-2. He actually changed it to 2-2, right? Before he'd even kicked the penalty. Even he stepped up to kick the penalty. You're like, nah, it's 2-2. See that? We got rigged. We got robbed.
If you haven't watched it, ladies and gents, definitely go and watch it. I may carry on like an idiot. Well, I'll definitely carry on like an idiot. And when De Gea saves it, I carry on like an even bigger idiot. So I'll give some feedback on that game. I genuinely will. United did not deserve to win that game. They probably deserved to maybe walk away with a point. If they didn't walk away with a point, I wouldn't have been happy because I'm a United supporter. But for a football fan, they would have been happy seeing West Ham win that game. They dominated us. They genuinely killed us. I saw the lineup. I put in a group chat to the boys and I said, there's problems. Fred starting, back from illness. Well, the COVID thing, he wasn't really injured. Sick. McTominay back, starting, off an injury. Mistake. Shouldn't be starting. Putting Pogba on the left wing. Why the hell is Pogba playing on the left wing? He's like the laziest guy of all time, and what we're going to tell him to run. You got Sancho and Lingard sitting on the bench. You got Greenwood on the other side. Obviously, the GOAT's up forward. We already know what's going to happen with the GOAT every game. You already know. You got the old blockhead at the back there, Harry Maguire. Oh my God, he's so bad. Shaw is probably the most overrated player, fullback of all time. They're talking about comparing to Roberto Carlos. Shut the hell up, man. Don't even put Shaw and Roberto Carlos in the same sentence. If you're doing that, don't talk about football. I'll give you a Le Mans straight to your face. Don't ever do that. Wan-Bissaka's good. Varane's good. De Gea is literally killing it, man. He's been in great form. So is Bruno Fernandes. He's been good as well. Sauce.
I'm letting you have your say, Dom.
Not one, Sauce. Not two. 3 penalties should have been given in that game. 1 to West Ham, because Wan-Bissaka cleaned up their guy in the box. Well, he was going for the ball, mate. I don't care if he's going for the ball. He cleans up the guy in the box, doesn't even touch the ball. Ronaldo should have got 2 penalties. And they didn't even go to the screen to look at it.
This is the thing, Doma. Remember when early days of VAR, they were just going to look at everything. And they would, there would just be a lot of penalties, and it was. Now it's like it's gone complete the other way, where things where they actually should go have a look at, they don't, and smaller things they go have a look at, pen. Everything is supposed to be reviewed, right? But ultimately, when it goes to get looked at, it's the on-field referee's call after he's had a look at the footage. But they just don't go look at some of the incidents that happen. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, look.
Mate. It's absolute poo.
In saying that, he's just given it, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just say, he's just given his team an absolute bake, right, on the show. 4 wins, 1 draw, 13 points, equal top. Yeah, keep complaining, mate. My
I
team
will keep
struggled to beat
complaining.
Burnley and
Mate,
struggled to beat
Sauce.
freaking, who did we play on the
Sauce.
weekend? Norwich or
Burnley.
whoever we played.
No, you played Burnley.
We played
Last
Burnley
week
and
was
the
Norwich.
game before
Listen,
Norwich. There we go.
Sauce. Your team's shit. All right, that's it. Like that's like you know us. We're blunt to each other. Your team's shit. Our team is also shit. We're a more talented piece of shit. That's the difference. We're a more talented piece of shit on the pitch.
But you genuinely think that if you didn't have Ollie and you had a different coach that you'd be a lot better?
100%.
That's your beef.
100%.
It's not you saying that your players are shit.
100%.
You just think the system that the players are in.
The system is horrendous. Horrendous. We are lucky to be 4-1, man. De Gea has saved us in 3 out of the 4 wins.
Hey, De Gea's killing it for me in fantasy. I'll tell you what, Doma. He's killing it for me in fantasy.
Ollie, I'm going to say it again. I said it for the first 6 weeks or 7 weeks last season. And everyone said, oh, but you're not that bad. You know, Ollie's a great manager. And then by the end of the season, because we finished second, every time I said something, everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? You finished second. Be happy with that. Be happy with that. As I keep saying, it was masked. That second last season was like smoke and mirrors. Liverpool had no players. Chelsea lost Lampard halfway through the season. If they had Thomas Tuchel from the start of the season, do you reckon with the quality of players, do you reckon United would have finished second? Do you reckon if Liverpool had a full team?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Would United finish second? Ollie's playing his lover boys out on the pitch. Fred was putrid. He persisted with Fred Sauce for 87.5 minutes, put Matic on Sauce and Lingard. He put Matic on, and 30 seconds within putting Matic on the field, he assisted Lingard and got us in front. Had more impact in 30 seconds than Fred did for 87.5 minutes. And we look so much more free, man, because Pogba wasn't playing on the wing. He got subbed for Lingard.
Here we go. James, would you rather win ugly or play well and lose?
Yeah, but the problem, James, I know people have been saying this to me, but would you rather play ugly and then come up against the big four and get slapped and then get your reality check as a United fan? Because everyone thinks we're going to win the league, win Champions League. United fans, get your head out of your ass. Get your head out of your ass. Seriously, I'm a United fan. I'm a passionate United fan, but pull your head out of your ass. Seriously. If you think this football's good, it's not going to get better, mate, because the structure and the way we play is no good. Seriously. There you go, Ben. Honestly, Man United midfield is weak and Ollie doesn't know how to change a formation. Keep sticking with 4-2-3-1. Correct. If you can't see it as a United fan, sorry, you're too far gone. I can't help you. I'm sorry. We come up against Liverpool, Man City, and Chelsea right now. They slap us. They slap us, man. We can't stop guys like freaking Traore and guys like that. How the fuck are we going to stop Mo Salah? Tell me. How are we going to stop Grealish? How are we going to stop Mason Mount and Havertz and Lukaku? Tell me. Tell me, bro. If West Ham had Antonio, we wouldn't have won that game.
Yeah, probably right.
Like, come on, wake up. That's my rant.
You're probably right. Antonio's been on fire. All right, Doma, enough of your shit team. All right, enough of your shit team. Honorable mention before we move out of soccer. Southampton, obviously, we glazed over that game very, very quickly and just said the score. Drew with Man City. Very solid start to the season. Only lost their first game away to Everton. Since then, they've drawn to you blokes. They've drawn to Newcastle, drawn to West Ham, drawn to Man City. They obviously got a win in the Carabao Cup as well, so I'll throw that in there. But really, really making it difficult for teams this season. And these are the sort of results that they're getting some results against some top quality teams. So let's just hope they can string some wins together around the teams around them. And they were in a bit of a relegation battle last year, so hopefully they can stay clear of that. But just an honourable mention because they've been making it very, very difficult for teams. I'll tell you where it's one to watch. If Southampton comes up against Arsenal, I'll tell you what, take Southampton for the win. I'm not even joking. It's we'll mark that one down in the calendar. Don't you worry about that, Doma.
I hope it's this week. Is it this week?
No, it's not this week. We're not for a while.
This week, you got a London derby.
Sunday, the 12th of December, mate. Sunday, the 12th of December.
Lock it in.
Arsenal's playing Southampton at home. That is no sure thing. Let me tell you.
We've got some beauties as well this week. Let's get through this week's games. On Saturday, We've got Chelsea, Man City, United versus Aston Villa. Sunday, Everton, Norwich, Leeds, West Ham, Leicester, Burnley, Watford, Newcastle, Brentford, Liverpool. Then we've also got Southampton, Wolves, Arsenal, Spurs. And then the last game before our next pod is Palace versus Brighton. The table, we've got Chelsea, Liverpool, United, all on equal points, 13, first to third. Brighton is in fourth on 12. City and Everton are fifth and sixth. Tottenham 9 points in seventh. West Ham and Brentford, eighth and ninth. Villa in 10th. Watford, Leicester and Arsenal, 11th, 12th, and 13th. Palace, 14th. Southampton, 15th. Wolves and Leeds, 16th, 17th. And then we've got Newcastle, Burnley, and Norwich rounding out the relegation zone. There you go, Sauce. Any final words? Nothing?
No, mate.
Straight to
Look
F1.
forward to another. Yeah, let's look forward to another. Another week of football, and there's obviously some Champions League midweek games next week.
Nice.
As well.
Definitely cover those. For more soccer for some people, football for others. For more info, more in-depth look at the sport, tune in on Mondays to Soccer Card Collective with Azuro, Mast, and Card Hour. They do a great job. They talk also the hobby as well as the sport. All right, Sauce, moving on to F1. Off the Grid will be back this week. We've got the Russian Grand Prix. This is a 10 p.m. start, a bit of an earlier one, which is much better. Can Ricciardo back it up? We'll wait and see. Just remember, Max Verstappen, wherever he qualifies, he will get a 3-position grid penalty for the incident he had with Lewis Hamilton in the Italian Grand Prix. It's going to be fiery.
I'll tell you what, mate. This is giving me a bit of reminisce. I watched the Michael Schumacher documentary, and he had that battle with Hakkinen, and it was he didn't want to back off Schumacher. He didn't want to back off. I feel like there's a bit of that action happening because these two guys are very, very close this season. And I tell you what, it's good to see that we've got some competition, Doma, because, obviously the last few seasons has just been an absolute joke with Hamilton and him literally running away with it. But I'll tell you what, Verstappen's there to battle it out, and it's getting juicy. And you got our boy Danny Rick thrown in there with massive performance. So let's hope he can get another. Let's hope he can push for another top 10 finish minimum. And then, maybe another sneaky podium. We'll see. Maybe they've actually done something right down there and got the car in some sort of, obviously a bit of luck last week, the guys. But he did jump them. He did get out there.
He did jump them. He was in front. So who knows? Who knows, mate? Genuinely. They could, but even if they make a push and they start finishing in top 4, 4th, 5th, 3rd, they can get some more podiums. That's a result for them. As we know, Hamilton and Verstappen are by far the 2 quickest cars out on the grid. So they just got to aim for a 3rd and 4th McLaren and just push that. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a great race. Just like it is going to be an awesome card this week for the UFC. Saucey, run us through this. You've been waiting. You've been chomping at the bit for this one.
UFC 266. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run through the main card of the previous round of fights over the weekend, Sunday the 19th of September. You had middleweight division, Jalquin Buckley with a KO in the 3rd round. A lot of finishes. Get out there and watch some of these finishes. They're brilliant. Antonio Arroyo over Antonio Arroyo. Nathan Menes against Tony Gravel, KO in the 2nd round. Another KO. Armin Sukrian. I have no idea how to say that. That was terrible pronunciation. Against Christos Gigas. I think so. He got a KO in the 1st round. Ariane Lipsic again with a 3rd round decision against Mandy Boehm. And then Ion Kutalaba against Devin Clark with a 3rd round decision. And then Anthony Smith. Let me just say, honorable mention, Anthony Smith. 1st round submission over Ryan Spann. I mean, I'm just going to go have a look here, Donna. Anthony Smith obviously was a period there where I was questioning what's going on with him. Obviously, he lost 3 fights in a row or 2 fights in a row. So, getting older, deeper into his career, he went away, developed. He's won his last 3 bouts in a row. And he's on a bit of a streak, so he'll be looking to obviously push for another title shot at some point, Doma. But it's not about that, mate. It's about this weekend, UFC 266, where I tell you what, there are some absolute cracking fights on. We got the main card. I'll run it through. You got women flyweight Jessica Andrade against Cynthia Calvillo. And then you got the heavyweight division, Curtis Blades against Yorinzo Rosinku, which we know what a monster he is. Welterweight division, you got Nick Diaz is back against Robbie Lawler.
Is that on this card?
That is this card. Nick Diaz is back.
Wow.
Nick Diaz, the Diaz, one half of the Diaz brothers, against Robbie Lawler. I completely expect. Look, this is interesting because Robbie Lawler's been not very impressive his last few fights. Nick Diaz, back off a long layoff, so you don't know what to expect. But I'm going to go with Diaz. Let's just say that. And then you got a co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko, who will absolutely lay the smagger down on Lauren Murphy, no doubt about that. She's an absolute beast. She will lay the smagger down on Lauren Murphy. Don't you worry about that. And then you got our boy Alexander Volkanovski. I completely forgot that this was coming up. I remembered once you said UFC, I'm like, oh yeah, the Volk's on this weekend. But should have had my Topps Chromes refractors, mate, rookie refractors that I picked up of the Volk against Brian Ortega. The big battle off, obviously the two coaches on Dana White's Contender Series. It's going to be huge, Doma. Kicks off on your local guide, the main event at 12 p.m. Right, ladies and gentlemen. There's many a place to watch it. So if you want to know, if you don't have fight night, that's unfortunate. You're gonna have to buy the pay-per-view. But if you jump in our Discord, there is a person in there who will help you out. So most definitely, ladies and gentlemen, tune in this weekend. Alexander Volkanovski against Brian Ortega.
Oh, jeez. We're going to get cancelled. I love it. We're getting cancelled. Eventually, we're gone. Honestly, Sauce, eventually we're gone. Well, we'll be gone. That's all right. And then
we'll have to go to Patreon. We'll have to go to private.
Yeah,
Patreon.
we'll have a GoFundMe and a petition.
You can do it. We could just run our live show in Discord, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we can if we want. Exactly right. All right, Sauce. Let's move on. We've got the NFL results from week 2. We had Washington football team defeating the Giants. We had the Patriots spanking the Jets. New England's won 11 straight games against the New York Jets. Broncos beat the Jags 23-13. Bills shut out the Dolphins 35-zip. Tua got taken off early in this one. He got crunched in a sack.
Sell your Tua cards now.
That's all right. He's a backup. That's as good as he is. He's a backup. 49ers beat the Eagles 17-11. Rams defeated the Colts, your boys, 27-24. The Raiders beat the Steelers 26-17. The Bears beat the Bengals 20-17. The Browns beat the Texans 31-21. The Panthers beat the Saints 26-7. Darnold, first ever 2-0 start to his career. The Vikings lost again to the Cardinals. You know what that are. You know what
believe.
You know what that
believe.
You like that?
Get him in there, Kirk Cousins. Buccaneers beat the Falcons 48-25. 4+ passing TDs in 4 straight games for Brady. It's tied the second longest streak since 1950. Still breaking record, Sauce, in his 40s. The Titans beat the Seahawks 33-30. The Cowboys beat the Chargers 20-17. Chiefs and Ravens went down to the wire. The Ravens got the win there.
Cracking game. My boy Lamar.
And then the Lions beat the Packers beat the Lions 35-17. All right, Sauce. Any games you want to go through here to have a look at?
Look, there was a few obviously let's go have a look here. one game that obviously. That's why I got the Raiders hat on. As you can see, Derek Carr 2-0 to the start of the season. Mr. Vegas Lamont is he's loving life at the moment. Vegas Lamont, he's loving life at the moment. Derek Carr, his big Derek Carr investment on the cards. He's sitting pretty, but let's just back off, right? Obviously, the Steelers got a good win last week, but obviously, I don't think they will come up big in that division. I mean, they lost at home to the Raiders. You know, you've gone on the road, got a tough win last week, and you lose at home to the Raiders. So this is what I'm saying about the Steelers, right? So we'll just leave it at that. No one to note. I was saying believe, as you're saying, obviously Sam Darnold, first ever time starting 2-0 in his career. Believe. There's one man out there who believed, and that's Rad Ripper Sports Cards. He believed massively in Sam Darnold, went and picked up some of his cards. I mean, he's probably taking a bit of a bump at the moment. I haven't looked into it, but, you know, it's generally what happens. If you can come out in this following week, we'll run over the games coming up this week at the end. If you can win that mere matchup, I'm not sure who it's against, but it'll be interesting. 3-0 starts the season for Sam Darnold, a guy that, you know, we even said maybe he just never had the right system or the right players around him to give him any sort of success. Let's be honest. The New York Jets franchise has been a rabble for how many years, right?
They're a
And
fire, mate.
that's exactly right, mate. Once it starts, it's never going to stop, mate. The only time might stop is even Gary V can't even change their fates. I'm telling you, right? That's all I'm going to say. He wants to buy the Jets. He can buy them. They're still going to be shocking, right? So look, just those two were obviously noticeable to point out. My boys, the Colts, obviously didn't get the job done. Cowboys, good win over the Chargers on the road, notable. Seahawks blew that. Titans obviously bounced back after a loss last week. And then, you know, Packers fans, don't get too excited. It's a team you should beat. You came out, dominated them in the second half. And then the Ravens, that was an unbelievable game, Domo. That was a brilliant game. Lamar made some you know, rash decisions in the first half, in the first quarter, a few turnovers, but came back massively. And I mean, the way he just finished it off with the little flip at the end there, just to rub salt into the wounds on the TD. It was
a great game.
Beautiful.
It was great. It was good. Yeah, nothing really. Just the one that stuck out to me, to be honest, is just the Cardinals. Kyler Murray doing things. He's got a good side around him. I expected them to come and pop this season, and they haven't let me down. And the other surprise is Jameis Winston went from hero to zero within 2 weeks. He went from throwing no picks to throwing 3 against the Panthers. So we thought he'd got rid of it all, but maybe it's just the good old, the same old Jameis Winston as the old one. So we'll wait and see what happens there. We're only 2 games in, I guess. All right, let's get to week 3. The schedule. We have Panthers at Texans, Colts at Titans, Falcons at Giants, Chargers at Chiefs, Bengals at Steelers, Bears at Browns, Ravens at Lions, Saints at Patriots, Cardinals at Jags, Washington at Bills, Jets at Broncos, Dolphins at Raiders, Seahawks at Vikings, Buccaneers at Rams, the 2 undefeated teams. That's a big one. Packers at 49ers, and Eagles at Cowboys on Monday Night Football. There you go. We will be covering that more in depth with Cardboard Cooper over the weekend. We'll probably dive deep into the week 2 games, and then he'll give his tips going into week 3. All right, Sauce. Lemon of the week. We're flying here, by the way. We are making the most amazing time of all time on a podcast. Could be done by hour 15. All right. Tony Bellew, an Everton fan, compares Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk to Ferdinand and Vidic. It's fine. I don't mind that. Compliments to Ben for pissing me off by sending me this article. I read the article and I was fucking disgusted. I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's time. It's time. There's one segment that has to be presented in, and I did. I don't know, Sauce. Whether it be winning the WBC Cruiserweight title at Goodison Park itself or following the Toffees on the road, you can rest assured that Bellew will wear his love for Everton firmly on his sleeve. Besides this, he's a man who has previously admitted that he would exchange all his achievements in boxing to have lived his dream of playing as Everton's number 9. It's good. Good start, you know. He loves his club. Like that. It's like me with United. I wouldn't mind being out there on the pitch. However, it says a lot about Bellew that he isn't afraid to praise those across the Merseyside derby battle lines when he thinks it's warranted. And yes, we're indeed talking about Liverpool. We do it, Sauce. You know, we give credit to other players where credit's due. It's fine. Not for anything. I'm a bit worried about giving this guy the Le Mans, considering he is a former cruiserweight world champion in boxing. He probably beat the living Le Mans pulp out of me. In a world where many fans are hell-bent on slamming anything and everything that their rival clubs do and say, it's always refreshing to hear the supporters who aren't afraid to give due praise. Praise for Virgil van Dijk. And when Give Me Sport sat down with Bellew to talk all things Liverpoolian, it was completely in keeping with the polite and gentle giant that he didn't shy away from praising the Reds. That's fine. I like Mo Salah. Praise the Reds. I'm a United fan. In fact, despite having joked earlier in the day that a strike force of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Romelu Lukaku would batter Virgil van Dijk's, would batter 2 Virgil van Dijks, Bellew had a lot of good things to say about Liverpool's defender-in-chief. The 38-year-old, all right, just remember he's 10 years older than us, Sauce. Don't forget that. Even claimed that the imperious Dutchman was the best defender that he'd ever seen. Going as far as making comparisons to Rio Ferdinand, Vidic. That's fine. Yeah, you'd say that's fair, Sauce. You can compare him to those two, Ferdinand, Vidic. It's honestly, if you know football, Sauce, I know you do. If you're listening and you know football, what I'm about to say, it's not even my quote. And it's like blasphemy to the soccer gods. It is actually blasphemy. He also made comparisons to Paolo Maldini and Franco Baresi. This is genuinely a disgrace, this guy. I know he's a cruiserweight boxer. And like I said, he probably beat the living shit out of me. But I'd have to tell him to his face, he's got no clue. We'll go on. Best defender that he's seen in his lifetime. While it might seem hard to believe from an Evertonian at first glance, Bellew was keen to attribute his opinion to the fact that Van Dijk is a Rolls-Royce defender of the likes we have never seen before. What a player, Bellew exulted. I think he's the best defender that I've seen in my lifetime. I think he's that good. He's the Rolls-Royce of defenders. I haven't seen a defender that's as composed or as good as him since a prime Ferdinand, and I think his physical capabilities are more than Ferdinand. That's the only reason that I rate him better than him. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. He needs longevity. He needs more trophies to be nailed on. But I just think looking at him and what he's done on the ball, I think he's the best defender I've seen in my lifetime. Off a sample size of one fucking season. Of one fucking season of football that he dominated, mind you. You know the way he sprays the ball 80 yards, no problem at all. He doesn't just spray the ball 80 yards and the player runs onto it. It's at the player's feet. It's just insane how good he is. He's literally the Rolls-Royce of defenders. How many times do you want to say that? He's phenomenal and someone that I rate massively, which pains me to say, understand, but he's phenomenal. Oh, fuck. When I prompted Bellew on the never-ending debate around Van Dijk versus Vidic, the boxing hero responded, Vidic is a hard man. He's a really good defender. He's a bit of an old-school, classic defender, but we've seen the likes of him before in your Gary Pallisters and Steve Bruce's and Tony Adams. The really hard-nosed defenders. But Rio had a quality that the others didn't have. Rio had quality that Vidic didn't have. Okay, he was decent on the ball. Vidic didn't lose it much, if not ever. But someone like Ferdinand will play it out of defense, will walk it out, could play on the ball, could pass it. Ferdinand played in central midfield. He was that good. He was exceptional, and Van Dijk is the same. I still can't believe that he compared him in his lifetime. Better than Maldini and Baresi.
You would have seen them.
That's what I'm saying. Ever. His soaring legacy. This is what he ends on. And then I'll tell you what we're going to end on. It goes without saying that many fans are bound to disagree. No shit, Sherlock. No doubt many co-pilots will be among them, but football is ultimately a game of opinions that will be far, far more boring without friendly debate. And he makes a fair point, the guy writing the article. And with Van Dijk returning from one of the most serious injuries you could possibly suffer in the sport and looking like he hasn't missed a minute, he's standing alongside the greatest defenders in history, will only mature and solidify.
Mr. Tony Bellew. In friendly debate, you, sir, are a lemon. As you said, in friendly debate, a lemon.
It is friendly debate because, as I did mention, he is a former WBC welterweight champion, a cruiserweight champion. So it's in good spirits, Tony. All right, it's in good spirits. Good thing you're over in the United Kingdom and not over here in Australia, because you probably come and punch the living suitcases out of me. But seriously, Maldini and Baresi, come on, man.
He was happy to accept the Rio Ferdinand and Vidic.
Yeah, 100%.
Look, you are right. There's really only been probably 24 months there that he's been at the top of his game. He's got to go on and achieve more things. I mean, Liverpool, for one, has to win a Premier League for him to even, be in the consideration. Obviously,
he did win it with them.
Oh, he did win it. No, they've won a lot. So they've got to go on and win more. So in that period where Ferdinand and Vidic were there, you guys won a few things, didn't you? You won a few titles. You dominated for what? For about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, you dominated.
He was so
Fergie was unbelievable.
So Adam, yep, that's exactly right. Put the punching at the end. It's not going to be me. I don't want any bit of Tony Bellew. I'll tell you what, Sauce. It could be the biggest mistake that we've. And the sad thing is,
as I said, Doma, in friendly debate, mate. In friendly debate, as he said, I took his own words out of his own quote, mate.
Friendly debate. It's just friendly, Tony. Just friendly. All right, we'll move on to our hobby talk before going to get my head kicked in by this bloke.
Hang on, wait. Hobby talk. Hang on. Doma, don't sell it too short. Hobby talk is brought to you by.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Everything you love about the hobby in the palm of your hand. An entire store at your fingertips. Everything you need to know about cards is within your grasp. Unlock the secrets of the hobby. Plus, so much more. You don't have to imagine anymore. It's here. Cardladder. Get the app today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not on Cardladder and you want to sign up, please feel free to hit the link in the description because, yes, we will get an affiliate kickback, but all proceeds go back into a better production on Coverage.Media, ladies and gentlemen. So, we as we always do, Dom, we'll be have the started from the bottom. Now we're here, and where we use Cardladder to show off some of the features that they have.
Definitely. We got a few things to talk about. Another article that I'll bring up and we can discuss.
This is a good one.
Also, this week we're actually going to be able to go into the hottest hobby boxes of the week because I haven't got any internet difficulties. I'll be able to bring that up this week. As you know, last week I couldn't bring up shit.
The internet was playing games on you, mate.
Oh, mate, it was bad. It was really bad. It was that bad during crunch time We might actually have to start with that. Like there wasn't an episode. There was an episode, but there wasn't an episode. We apologize to anyone out there.
ladies and
And I'll
gentlemen,
tell you
technical
what-
difficulties.
I'll tell you what. Sorry to Ant and sorry to Luke. We've apologized profusely to them. But I'll tell you what. Not to leave all of you hanging, all our double coverage fam listeners, ladies and gents of all kinds. It was probably one of our best crunch time episodes ever, if not the best. And we fucked it.
Doma, look,
Anyway.
it was just unfortunate. Unfortunate the way the events transpired. Let's say I was not happy. I was not happy, and look, unfortunately, we do still have the graphic which you're going to post out on the socials. And we'll do a bit of an explanation about the tier that we did. We're bringing back the tier again this week, Doma, on Crunch Time, which will air on Saturday. We love the tiers. We've come up with something different this week. Obviously, we're going to preview Wonder Kids in soccer. So go through who we think is the A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade, however we're going to put it. I'm not really sure. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, how we're going to do it. Give our opinions on that. And, we like doing these. These are different. It's something, we've pinched off someone else. We're not going to lie. We seen it on Matt's Card Shop, his channel. So credit to him. And we're like, we like this idea. And sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to get creative with what you put on the wheel. So that's the way we've approached it. And we look forward to doing another one this Saturday. But Doma, enough of that yabbering on. We have Panini Blockchain boys back with more stickers.
Yeah, it's becoming a sticker dump. I think this could be the last time, I reckon, Sauce, that we actually put this in there. Let us know in the comments. Give us some feedback. Do you want to keep seeing this segment in the podcast? If you don't, let us know. We'll flog it off after this week, or we'll keep it if you are all keen. Just let us know.
Look, we don't mind. We look at it anyway, but I'll tell you what, it's getting very, very tiresome, Doma, when they're one of ones and they're stickers. All right, I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to give it into the microphone. But I tell you what, I'm getting sick of it, Doma. I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah,
they're one of ones. You're telling me they can't express post this? I mean, out to the people, get them to sign it. Just seriously, it's one damn card.
Come on, man.
And the worst thing is, if the NFT image it actually looks like it's an actual sticker on there as well, that's even worse.
I agree with you. I reckon that's horrendous. All right, let's go through it. We've got the dual laundry tag of LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, Patty Mahomes, patch star auto, patch order of Ja Morant, patch order of Jamar Chase, patch order of James Wiseman. What's this here? Laundry tag of Wander Franco. Here we go. David Beckham auto, cracked ice in his Real Madrid. That's actually very nice. That's very nice. We've got a Randy Moss jersey legendary auto, patch auto. Then we've got a Honus Wagner baseball legends bat, cracked ice. A piece of Honus Wagner's bat. Pretty sick. Drew Brees patch auto. Cole Anthony patch auto. Onyeka Okongwu patch auto. We've got a Christian McCaffrey NFL patch star auto. That's so nice. It's got a piece of the Panther on there. That is sick. We've got a Luis Robert baseball star laundry tag auto. Sadiq Bey Logo Man auto. Tyler Hero Logo Man auto. A patch auto of Rui Hachimura. A Jordan Love patch auto. And then we've got a J.K. Dobbins patch auto to finish it off. Not too bad, Sauce. Not too bad. Let me just get here to the notes. All right, so we're going to go from that. We're going to leave a couple things to the end. We're going to jump into this first. Bang. Donruss Optic, as we know, it is out. As you know, we like to go through these checklists out on the show. We'll break it down. We've seen it. It's been in play for a week now. We've got a good look at it. I want to get some of Sauce's reactions to it, to be honest. But we'll start here. Let's go through it. Where are we at? Base parallels broken down. You've got hobby parallels, choice parallels, fast break parallels, and you've got the hobby hybrid. Parallels, in addition to hobby-only inserts, consist of all-stars, elite dominators, lights out, rainmakers, stargazing, and the rookies. The hobby parallels include hollow, red, blue, gold, green, and gold vinyl 1-on-1 editions. Collectors can also find exclusive fast break and hobby hybrid versions. Chase the hollow. Sorry, let me go through that. Sure to be a popular inclusion for the product. On-card Raider rookies also boast hobby-only parallels. Chase hollow, blue to 49, gold to 10, green to 5, and gold vinyl 1-on-1 versions in the hobby. The choice fast break and hobby hybrid pulsar each offer exclusive auto parallels as well. Another autographed option is found in signature series, which that actually looks pretty sick. That card. That looks pretty sick. Everything stickered once again. Released on the 17th of September, so it is out now. It is 4 card. The hobby product configuration is 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box, 12 boxes per case. The hobby box break average is 1 auto, 20 inserts / parallels. For the photo, the average is 1 auto, 1 base purple stars parallel, which is what people keep that in mind because that's what people are pretty frustrated about. The difference is you get a purple stars parallel in the photo, and then you get 19 inserts / parallels. Then the choice is 1 auto, 5 parallels, 1 hollow, which consists of 1 hollow, 1 choice red, and 1 additional choice parallel, 2 base rated rookies choice. And the fast break is 1 auto, 18 inserts / parallels. That's 5 cards per pack, 18 packs per box, 20 boxes per case. And the H2 is 10 cards per pack, 4 packs per box, 20 boxes per case. It's 8 exclusive prisms, 2 hollows, and 2 inserts. Jeepers.
There are on-card autos. I did see, obviously, our
that's right.
Our mate over at Cosmic Cards pulled the number to 49, Anthony Edwards auto. But I'll say something, Doma. Once again, I'm not just going to say this again. Just relax, yeah. Like, don't stop buying these cards. I just had a look. Let's go have a look. What's LaMelo Ball optic hollow selling for? Sales of 450 to 600 USD raw, Doma.
Shit me.
Right. And I've just gone and had a look. You can go buy a BGS 9.5 Zion Williamson optic hollow rated rookie for 600. So for about the same price, you can go buy a BGS 9.5 Zion. I'm just going to say it's a bit ridiculous. Just wait up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many more times on every release we got to say this, but we'll just drum it in again. Just hold up, yeah, because I fully expect. I mean, Anthony Edwards are going for 330. Zion was supposed to be the biggest prodigy since sliced bread, and here he is selling a raw one at 223, which is $100 less than Anthony Edwards, who's last sold at 330. And then there's some other ones, obviously some autos here. It's not bad, the rookie ticket autos. But look, it just calm down, ladies and gentlemen. Calm down. We've got a Donruss Optic. We'll just have a look at some of the prices. Donruss Optic on-card auto. It's just the white base variant. You don't really know how many are out there. It's non-numbered. Sold for $1,000 USD. Anthony Edwards on 1,000. That's a non-numbered rookie on-card auto of Anthony Edwards out of the Optic. 1,000 non-numbered, mate. And that was on bid.
Moly.
That was on
Wasn't
bids.
Cosmics? What did you say? Cosmics was out of?
Numbered to 49.
Sell that shit.
Yeah, surely that must be worth 7,000 or 8,000.
100%.
Maybe 5,000. Let's say 5,000.
5K minimum. Sell that shit.
You sell it,
man.
Make some money.
That.
It's pretty. It's actually pretty ridiculous if you ask me. It's interesting. Look, just once again, some of the prices on this stuff is just bananas if you ask me. I mean, I like Anthony Edwards, but
he's
I
good,
don't know why
but
we blowing that much money on him.
$1,000 for his order?
Non-numbered. Yeah,
Non-numbered?
on card. On-card optic.
Far out, man. That's
You can
crazy.
go get the on-card rookie. I think this is the hollow variation, rookie contenders, the rookie ticket, sorry. That's 537. So it's a bit of thing, but we're just looking within the optic. So yeah, just the ones to look at. Obviously, I'm not going to waste my time looking at base. We know how much of that shit's out there. If you're really looking to PC someone and you're buying the base version, look, good to add to the collection. But if you're serious about getting items, you don't mess around. You go for the shorter prints, the numbered auto stuff. Like me, as I've told you, Patrick Williams is my guy. I'd be very interested to see what my boy Patrick Williams is selling for. Let's have a look here quickly, Tommy.
Be nothing, mate, compared to Anthony Edwards.
Patrick Williams, optic hollow. A little bit of research, courtesy of 130 Points. So we'll drop them, 130point.com. Had Lane on the show, friend of the show. Yeah, just going for a lazy $66. I mean, even that I find it interesting because you know what? I actually don't find that. But that's probably about similar prices that I was early days, maybe a bit cheaper. I was paying for some SGA stuff. But at that price, $60, maybe $90, you were getting PSA 9s. And here we are with $60 and it's raw. So, yeah, interesting. But I'll definitely have a look to it's one of my favorite cards, the Optic Hollow Raider rookie. I think it just looks good. And Patrick Williams has got a nice one doing a jump shot there. So might have to.
They are nice cards. That's one thing. They are nice cards. Severely overpriced, but nice cards.
At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. Base set is 150 cards in this product. We've got choice parallels. Man, there's so many. The parallel cards, you got checkerboard, hollow, hyper, pink, photon, purple shock, orange to 199, lime green to 149, red to 99, blue to 59, pink to 25, purple stars, photo. You got a gold to 10, lucky envelopes to 8, green to 5, black 101s. You got gold vinyl 101s. The choice parallels are dragon, red to 88, black gold to 8, nebula 101, fast break is a hollow, purple 95, red to 85, blue to 50, pink to 20, gold to 10. You get the point, and I'm not going on. It's just ridiculous. That base set is 150 cards, and then pretty much the exact same parallels for the base rated rookie set checklist, which is 50 cards in that one. Then we've got the Don Russ Optic basketball autos in here. You got LaMelo Ball. There you go. They're all in here. Raider Rookie Sigs premium box set. You got the Dominators signature set. That'd be sick. And Otto Porter Jr. to 99. That is what you want. Joe Harris. You can get JJ Barea. Who else can you get in here? Boban Marjanovic. Urang. So what? Sometimes they put absolute spuds in sauce. Rookie Dominators. Fast break signatures. You can get Mike Bibby.
Any good vet series in there? Or
yeah, you got Kevin Garnett in the fast break Sigs. Who else you got in here?
You know, we're always looking for those vets because that's where some of the hidden value is. You know, especially if you're going into teams in breaks. You know, you maybe you're not chasing the rookie. You're maybe looking for the vet.
Hakeem's in there. Stephon Marbury, Sean Kemp. Who else we got in here? Who else we got? No one else. That stinks. You got the Retro Series signature. Here we go. Sean Kemp, Jack Sikma, Baron Davis, Kenny Skywalker, Rod Strickland, Alex English, Magic Johnson, Robert Horry in here, Ray Allen. Who else we got? Rick Smith, Michael Cooper, Elgin Baylor, Allen Iverson, Rick Barry. Who else we got? KG, Jerry West. A few guys in there. Rookie Private Signature Association. And then you got Signature Series. Whole bunch of guys in there, vets and the whatnot. Air Defense.
Yeah,
the Air Defense set checklist is only 5 cards, and it's Giannis, Bam, LeBron, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis. So a short print set there, Sauce. I like that. All-Star set. Elite Dominators. You got the Express Lanes back. Lights out. My House is the My House, which were a bit of a hit last year. You can get Zion again in that. Luka the Don. who else? You got Ja Morant, LeBron, Steph Curry, Jimmy Buckets. The reigning threes, which is a bit like the splash card that you love, Sauce. You can get Stephen Curry in this. It's actually not a bad looking card. The splash set is back. And here it is, Steph Curry again. Saucey had his little theory behind that, which I didn't mind it, to be honest. Just makes sense collecting a card that says splash with a 3-point shooter, such as Steph
Is Klay
Curry.
Thompson in there?
No.
They've done him dirty again. Panini.
He's got to be in
Seriously.
there.
What are you doing?
He's got to be in. They got D'Angelo
Westbrook
Russell
in there?
up. They got I know. They got D'Angelo Russell.
They've done him dirty again. What are you doing,
Stargazing, T
Panini?
minus
Seriously.
3-2-1s, the rookies, winner stays, set checklist. You can get Shaq in that. I like that. Shaq. Beauty. All right, Sauce. So, impressions early hasn't been mind blowing. Just run of the mill. It's optic.
Yeah. It's optic, the same
whatever.
stuff. So, you know, like I don't mind some of the cards in there. Try to pick them up, but I won't be buying them anytime soon. I'll tell you what. There's obviously to release, there is Obsidian basketball, which is on a Dutch auction.
Yeah,
So
I'm actually
that's
about
releasing.
to bring that up. Very nicely done by you, Sauce. Here we go. Bit of Obsidian basketball, base and inserts. First off the line has the exclusive electric, etch blue, and contra parallels. As for the inserts, collectors will recognize the die-cut pitch black and vitreous cards. New choices include the Eclipse and Supernova. There you go, Panini. As usual, the first-year talents is a featured element. So it includes rookie jersey autos and rookie ink. There's a Tyrese Halliburton for people that are watching in the video. The Obsidian rookie jersey auto parallels a purple electric etch, orange electric etch, green electric etch, yellow electric etch, red electric etch, and the white mojo electric etch, which is a 1-of-1. Joining the rookies, various NBA talents appearing: Galaxy autos, Lightning Strike signatures, the Onyx autos, and volcanic signatures. There's a few here. Luka the Don. On top of that, Aurora autos and Matrix material autos. Estimated release date is the 29th of September. It's 7 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, 12 boxes per case. On average, 2 in a hobby box is 2 autos, 2 parallels or inserts. In the photo, it's 2 autos, 1 base electric etch blue or contra parallel, and 1 parallel or insert. And then some of the cards in here that we saw. Bring this one up. Nice looking card. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, they do have the set here. Here you go. Sauce 200 card base set. Here it is. Rookie
Definitely go have a look,
jerseys.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in
Aurora.
getting into the Obsidian boxes, or you're having a look at any Obsidian breaks. You definitely want to go have a look at the checklist on Cardboard Connection, and decide where the value is. Where the value is. Obviously, you know, if you don't got tons of money but you want to have some fun, you got to work out where the value is. For me, it's the value for me is waiting for other people to break it and sell it and buy their singles. So, you know, especially on this higher end stuff, which I'm just looking for a few cards. Yeah. So
Definitely.
everyone needs to decide what's best for them.
Let's jump on to what we wanted to introduce last week, and it is the hottest sports card and trading card hobby boxes for the week of the 8th of September to the 14th of September. So last week, we're able to go through it this week and actually have a look. And number 1 has been 2020 Donruss Football Hobby Box. Sauce, if there's any you want to stop at that surprise you, please let me know. Anyone in the comments that are pretty surprised by one, please let us know. Also, we've got the 2021 Topps Chrome Baseball in second. Topps Chrome MLS still up there in third. Can always pull what's his name? Pepe, whatever his name was. 1-of-1 sold for bloody $15K. That was worth it. 2021 Topps Fire Baseball. Panini Certified Footy. Panini Prism WNBA. up there in 6th. Panini Black Football in 7th. 2020 Topps Pro Debut Baseball in 8th. Panini Prism Draft Picks Hobby. Here it is, Sauce. Topps Chrome Star Wars Galaxy. This is the product.
We spoke about it.
Sammy's all over it. Sammy told us also. It's the product.
Yeah, he said it's a good product. Fun rip as well. And, the boxes are pretty reasonably priced. If you're a Star Wars fan, it's worth, at that price, it's worth opening the box, yeah. I think they're probably about 200 Australian. Last time I checked, they were 165 USD, so that might be probably around 220. Yeah, so not too bad and some fun.
Definitely. Then we've got our Top Stadium Club Chrome UEFA Champions League. 2021 Leaf Trinity Football.
Bit of Leaf action.
Panini Contenders Draft Picks Football. Allen and Ginter Baseball in 14th. 15th, we got Topps Chrome UEFA Champions League. 16th, we've got Topps NXT Wrestling. Interesting. Bowman Chrome Baseball in 17th. And that is the end of the road. So the Star Wars one doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Top 10. It was in the top 10 last week also. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go through it. But it was in there. So, interesting. Like you said, they're sick. You can get some sketch cards in there, and they actually look really, really nice. All right, Sauce. Here's some big news. Whatnot raises another $150 million for its live stream shopping platform and evolves into a unicorn. We'll go through a bit of this. We can talk about it. Whatnot, a live streaming shopping platform for collectors to buy and sell things like rare Pokemon cards and Funko Pops, has closed the $150 million Series C, its third round of fundraising in 2021 alone. This round pins Whatnot's valuation at $1.5 billion, earning it a spot on the ever-growing list of unicorns. I think we all know what Whatnot is. If not, the app captures a trend that has been growing popular on platforms like Instagram in the US and was already hugely popular in China, live shopping. Verified sellers can go on air at any time, hosting on-the-fly video auctions for their goods. Sometimes buyers know exactly what they're getting. Other times it's more of a mystery bag with a popular card break concept, for example, users buy assigned portions of an unopened and often itself rare box of Pokemon or sports cards and watch its contents revealed live. This round was funded by return investors A16Z and Y Combinator's Continuity Fund, along with the new firm joining them, Capital G, which was known as Google Capital before the Google/Alphabet name changed. They've also added a few well-known names to their list of angel investors, including Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors, Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans, and our favorite man of the show, one half of the Paul brothers, Logan Paul of YouTube. Initial word of this round broke last week via the information. So, Sauce, this is good.
Doma, just tell me when we were on the first, I was probably very, very early person onto Whatnot. I actually even applied to become a seller on Whatnot, right? Don't know how it would work. I'm over here in Australia. I don't think they're accepting people overseas just yet. I think that will probably be their next point of call to expand to out past the US. But Doma, I said this is an interesting concept. I think it has legs. This looks like a good business idea. And sure enough, they obviously went around to some people. You got another boy out of Silicon Valley, just like Mr. Durant, Andre Iguodala, makes some solid investments coming out of the San Francisco area. We played quite a lot of his basketball, and there are a lot of savvy people around that area that come up with really, really good platforms. So Whatnot being one, we did we said that this is definitely a platform to watch. And, I mean, this probably just confirms it, Doma. The amount of funding that they've got behind them, they can really build this out to becoming essentially a marketplace for collectibles that could rival eBay.
100%.
And it's
I'm-
probably a good thing. It's a good thing.
I'm going to read like the key bits that this interviewer took with LaFontaine, which is one of the members of Whatnot. Just to answer Cherry's question quickly, it was Tony Bellew for his take on Van Dijk as the best defender he's ever seen. And just a disclaimer, he is a former cruiserweight world champion in boxing, and I will not be presenting him the card in person if he wins it. So with his conversation with LaFontaine actually said he sees thousands of potential categories they can expand into. They're working on right now NFTs. Streamers would be able to import their NFTs into Whatnot, displaying them on screen and bringing them in as static or animated overlays in the live stream. Users could tap an on-screen NFT to reveal its metadata and learn more about it. As you know, what's happening in the NFT space at the moment. He says there are a couple thousand active live stream sellers on the platform right now, which is fantastic. The company's GMV, the total value of everything sold on the platform, is up 30x since its Series A back in the beginning of this year. Whatnot takes an 8% cut on each sale. It's already less than eBay. They're in the middle of rolling out a pre-bidding feature, which will allow users to bid on items they know they want ahead of a live stream. If, for example, the user knows they want a certain thing and want a shot at it, but won't be able to watch live, others could still outbid them, of course. So they can actually put pre-bidding in, which is interesting. The company is soon rolling out a complete rebuild of both its iOS and Android apps with a new UI meant to make the entire process smoother and easier for both buyers and sellers.
One thing to note, Doma. Note. Please get a picture-in-picture. Please get a picture-in-picture. When I minimize the app, I want it to be able to still play in the corner while I got to go somewhere else on my phone, then come back into the app. Because, Doma, that's the one thing that annoys me about Whatnot. I know, I'm just going to say that.
Is this Whatnot, Cherry, they're asking about when it's coming to Australia? I hope it's not Tony Bellew you're talking about, because I never wanted to come to Australia. Fuck. Not after he gave him the Le Mans. No chance. But it's out now. I think they're more focused on people overseas in the United States, but I'm pretty sure if you were to apply with the standing that you have in the hobby here in Australia, I'm pretty sure that they would accept you. They'd make an exception for you guys 100% due to the volume and stuff that you break and that you sell. So I'm pretty sure they'd give an exception. I'm pretty sure you've got people over in the States that probably buy product off of you as well. So it just gives them an option if they want to buy from you straight live on the app, or they buy in a different means necessary. So yeah, definitely check it out. Maybe hit them up and see what they say. This round, so LaFontaine expects it to ship to everyone in the next week or two. I'm pretty sure they have updated it since this article came out. So this article was on September 17th. I'm pretty sure it's updated at the moment. So this round brings the company's total funds raised to $225 million, pretty much all of it in the last year. Meanwhile, competition in the space is heating up. Competitors like Pop Shop have been raising millions for their platforms, and Miami's Loop raised $12 million back in June and is opening a physical retail space soon with its focus laser locked on sports cards live sales. Existing giants want in on it too. YouTube is playing with the live shopping concept. And Amazon has been bringing in influencers to host live sessions. In other words, watch this space. Maybe watch it via live stream. That is a great article. We'll chuck it in the description. If you want to have a read for yourself, I am now posting it in comments. But Sauce, I'm telling you, like, these guys are making moves. They killed it down at the National. They had a massive presence down at the National. Obviously, they're really good friends with some big breakers over there, like Pulak. So really good connection with Mikey. Mikey's pushed them. Prestige Pools is on there. Kosher Cards is on there. Little P's on there. everyone's pushing that platform. They've got To the Moon collectibles, I'm pretty sure. He's on there.
Yep.
Sniper Manus is on there. They've got a whole bunch of breakers. They literally went into that space, grabbed some of the biggest breakers that the United States have in terms of following and influence. They've put them on their platform, and they've been killing it. Buster's on there as well, Saucey. He does some stuff. LTB is now on there.
You'll see Logan Paul doing
stuff.
live streams, sales on there
Paul,
soon.
Yeah, 100%. You see Zion on there selling game-worn Pelicans jerseys after he's
That'd be unreal.
Just imagine that. He's in the locker room and he puts it up for sale. He's just dropped 50 on a team and he goes, oh, you know what? I'm selling this live on Whatnot. Signs it for you and just says, here it is.
That would be unreal.
His shoes. He just starts selling everything. Hopefully not his jocks. We don't want those. You can keep those. It's not exactly hygienic. So Sauce, yeah, it's interesting. They're doing things in the hobby. They're making moves. They're shaking it up a bit. And like you said, it's another option. And when companies like this come along, like we saw with HGA in the grading space, and now we're seeing it with Whatnot in like the live auction space, it pushes other companies to make.
Was there plans for a marketplace, Doma?
No, it didn't say marketplace.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there is a marketplace on there, though. You can actually sell cards.
Yeah, I think there is. You can have like a store within your username.
Yeah, so not for anything source. Like they're actually making people or other companies refocus their ideas, like YouTube and Amazon. You know, as you know, these big companies want all the pie. They don't want to share it. So when they see ideas like this, they want to try and come out with their ideas that are bigger and better and hopefully steal some of that market. But Whatnot's killing it at the moment. They're doing a great job and hats off to them. I wish them all the best. They're doing great stuff. All right, Sauce. We actually have gone over what we thought.
Hopefully you can get Saucy Collectibles verified and then we can run some live auctions.
We've got a couple more things to get through here. Started from the bottom, now we're here, Sauce. So over to you. It's Jason Tatum versus Donovan Mitchell this week on the comps. This is what we like to see. We love it. So it's been pretty good. First 3 weeks. We did football week 1. Last week we had Russell Westbrook and Ja Morant in the comparison. And I thought we'd just go down to Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum this week. And Saucy gets to use his favorite feature of the Cardladder app, which is the rising pop. We love seeing what the percentages are.
Rising pop. That's the one, Doma. That's the one. All right, I'm just getting it up now. All right, Doma, I've got it up. Enough. Without further ado, let me share my screen. Bang. There it is. Right. Now on top, you've got the they're both out of the 2017 draft class. Yep. You've got Donovan Mitchell pop report of 546. This is the Prism PSA 10 silver. You got the Jason Tatum pop report of 724. This is over a 1 year span of time. There was only 1 point there where Donovan Mitchell was higher, but now he's come off. Is sitting at about $1,000 off Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum obviously a little bit younger in age. Interesting one, Dom. Interesting one. Pretty equal. I'd have to agree with Jason Tatum being a bit more expensive. We will have a look at the population growth. So the PSA 10 is population growth is only growing 0.28%. So this is not going to get very high. I mean, I genuinely think that's really low. And same here. Let's have a look. The population growth growing at 0.37%. That's really low as well. One other one we could have a look at is the potentially the, I don't know if they have the optic hollow here, PSA 10. Well, we'll try to find the Jason Tatum. There it is. So Jason Tatum once again in the hollow, probably a bit double the price. Yeah. So yeah, I mean everything's pretty even across the board when it comes to that. Even if in the optic hollow, He's about double the price of Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, your thoughts, Doma, on that? Probably fair.
I think Tatum. I see Tatum getting a bit of a climb. I do. I see him climbing a little bit. Next season.
The market
really do,
as well. Utah market. People talk about that. I think Donovan Mitchell's also a year older than Jason Tatum. I think.
I think yeah, he was mature, Mitchell, when he came into the league. He was a bit like Kuzma, a bit older.
Yeah, except one player actually developed and one player just stunk it up.
Yeah, well, exactly right.
Yeah, that's why we traded him, mate. Yeah, look, I have to agree with this here. Comparing these two guys, we've compared with Optic Hollow PSA 10s and the Prism Silvers. I'm not going to. I think Tatum. There is more upside in Tatum overall. Donovan Mitchell has shown that he's a baller, but can he ever? If he stays in Utah, does he ever win anything? Probably not. I don't see them actually, getting over that hump. They were very good last season, but I just don't see them when it comes to playoff basketball that they have it.
Yeah.
So, Boston's been pretty much similar in that sense. They were unlucky with a bit of injury, but I just think Jason Tatum, there's more upside in his game. So, although his PSA 10 Prism Silver is about $1,000 more expensive last sold, and in his Optic Hollow, it's pretty much double the price of Donovan Mitchell's PSA 10 Optic Hollow rookie. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that wholeheartedly. I'd be playing more for the upside in those. So yeah, I'm not gonna dispute those two. I'm not going to dispute those two, but I'll tell you what, it's also awesome to be able to do this sort of thing. Look at these graphs, go through here, have a look at the population growth and how's that growing. And that's, just some of the cards that you can do. Yeah. So if you
like it,
aren't on Cardladder, most definitely check it out.
Beautiful sauce. Done and dusted, wrapped up almost for the Hobby Talk segment. Just a few quick things. Whoever's listening to this tonight, listening to this right now, we are currently doing a giveaway for LTB, for Lukas Tigers Bronze. The NFTs, 2 of the NFTs getting given away. I'm going to be drawing this at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, Australian Eastern Standard Times. You currently have, if it's 11 a.m., you currently have, I can't even do maths. You've got 14 and a half hours left.
There it is, Doma. There's the NFTs. Let's bring them up.
The 2 of them. Number 99.
Bang. Number 106. So there they are. You've got utility. All you need to do is go make sure you're following us on Twitter and following Lukas Tiger LeBron on Twitter, Lukas Tigers Bronze, as we like to call it. And then go like the post and retweet the post and bang, you're in. We've had a few people entered. We've had, 33 likes, 26 retweets. Obviously, the people that are retweeting are entered, and we're going to give these away. They've got utility. If you're unsure and want to ask more questions, jump in the Lukas Tigers Bronze Discord channel, which you'll definitely be able to find over on their page. If you go to their page, you click in their link tree, you can find their Discord channel, which you can join, and
as well
you
as
can ask them more questions.
While you're there.
Yeah, and you can join ours while you're there as well. So look, we can help you out too. Don't forget, come to our profile, head here, go to the link tree, bang, there it is. Discord, you got the bulk sub, we got the Cardladder affiliate. If you want to click any of those links, feel free to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Doma, we're giving away 2 free ones, which is, unbelievable. And you never know what the utility is, because it gets released once they sell out, right?
It's
so
10,000
anticipation. It's 10,000 to sell. We've got 99 and 106, and I'm not sure if the utility is going to play a big factor into how much these resell for. I'm guessing it probably does. But if you new to NFTs, generally the lower minted ones end up being better quality. Or being worth more. And that's just in the image space ones. So these ones are based on utility. So it might be a bit different. But low mints is what you want.
And common knowledge now, as Cage revealed it in the Discord, which is public for everyone to go and view. We have done a collab with them, and there is a tiger holding a lemon, and on the lemon it's got a koala bear imprinted on it. Just a bit of homage to the Aussie collectors out there and the Double Coverage family. So that's also a massive thanks to all of you out there that have supported us and helped build us to what we are today. And now we are able to collab with LTB. And
there it
one
is.
Of those. There it is. Bit of a lemon tiger. And not for anything, we can actually reveal to you what the utility of that is, because Cage has revealed it in the Discord and publicly. You'll be put into a group with us exclusively. You'll get voting rights on the Mon of the Week and other various things that Saucey and I will come up with. We may even give opportunity for you to pick, started from the bottom here, the comparisons, some topics for Hobby Talk that you really want answered for Saucey and I to deep dive into, make you a part of our show, that Luka Nation, combining with the Double Coverage fam. So it's awesome. Check it out. Saucey Smokey, you got one this week? You haven't got one?
Yeah, look, Doma, I'm not gonna say I 100% have one. I've been laying low, Doma. I did send through. Look, look, there's no Smokey. I'm just going to let people into sort of a bit of my mindset at the moment and in the way I've been going about collecting. And it's, going more into just buying autos of guys. So, a few autos I bought in the last week. I've got a Bernard King. I wanted to buy a Bernard King auto. I bought a Cornerstones on-card Bernard King auto. Anyone doesn't know Bernard King, go look him up. Obviously played in the Knicks and dominated for a period of time. There's an ESPN 30 for 30 on him. He was a freak. He averaged like 37 points one season. He just dominated. I think he won an MVP. Obviously not good enough to win a championship, but he is a freak player. His autos sell for dirt cheap. He's got a nice auto, so I think this won't be the last one I buy of him because there's some really, really nice ones out there that, affordable. And then I bought a Paul Pierce. Now I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm also thinking of this in a collector's mindset. Paul Pierce, obviously there when he bought the Boston fans were bought their last championship. Big part of it, the truth. Also, I love his antics, how he got fired off ESPN and how that all transpired. I thought it was pretty funny. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get a Paul Pierce auto. So I went and picked up a nice impeccable, don't mess around, impeccable, number to 49. You guys know out there how much I love the impeccable set. So yeah, pick that up. There are some other nice ones around. The next guy I'm looking to pick up, I'm just looking to buy, Hall of Famers, a nice auto, whether it be one or two. The next guy I'm looking to get is Chris Bosh. And then also Doma, which I'm not going to reveal it, but I did buy a massive, massive, massive auto. Waiting for it to come in the mail. I'll chuck it on in the spotlight. I'm waiting for it. I'm pumped to get it. I'm pumped to get it. And I'm not gonna say what I've been buying, but it goes down the mindset of still once again buying autos on cards, numbered stuff, obviously of Hall of Famers, as I said again. And look, I understand there are some Hall of Famers out there just don't have that stature. Like, don't get me wrong, you can go get some really, really cheap Hall of Famers, old guys from back in the 70s and that, and they don't really, they're not in demand, and that's what I feel a bit is the Bernard King. But also, would I rather go blow a shitload of money on these rookie autos, and even I'll look at like something like the money I paid last year for some KZ Okpala rookie autos. The guy might be in 2 years, 3 years time, I might be selling those autos for $5 each. Let's be honest, right? And then here we got Bernard King. I bought a numbered to 129 jersey. On-card auto, out of Cornerstone set for what? $1,550 US.
It's pretty good.
Shipped, right? And he's a Hall of Famer. So, weigh it up 1-1. One guy's going to be forgotten. This guy's, once again, as I say, solidified in basketball history. So yeah, look, it's just a different mindset that I've been approaching it to, and it's the reason why that I wanted to collect that 1997 Planet Universe Metal Universe set, and I'm still on the road to getting that. The two big boys still elude me. I just haven't wanted to buy it yet, but yeah, look, it's a tough one. Yeah, there's plenty out there, so I'm not worried. I've just been slowly picking up the guys. I mean, the Grant Hill's eluded me a bit at the moment, where I've been trying to get him, and I'm just like, I can't just fathom paying the price for Grant Hill. But there's a lot of Grant Hill collectors out there. There really is. These cards are the price they're selling for, which I'm quite surprised. But
Matty says Rick Barry, look him up, has a stat that no one will ever achieve in basketball. Is that like how many kilos of cocaine he snorted? Is that the stat, Matt? Can you confirm that? Because he was a huge coke addict, Rick Barry. It's when cocaine was a massive problem in the NBA during that time. But yeah, it's probably I'm assuming that's a stat. He was the Pablo Escobar of the NBA. Wouldn't surprise me.
Wow.
But I'm with you, Sauce. I reckon that's a good get. Looking and trying to add to your PC with those vintage guys. I like it. I really like it. That's pretty much it, Sauce. We're done and dusted. Also, go out there, check out our product review of Vanity Slabs. Forgot to give that a plug in Hobby Talk as well. Just check that out. Also, the bulk sub is growing. I think we're around about 30 cards now. Send them in. If you're keen, send them in to us as soon as possible. You do not want to take the chance on domestic postage. Just get it in.
Go join the Facebook group. I've dropped it in the comments. It's in the description as well to find out all of the details.
There you go. One national, high school, college, and NBA titles. That's sick. It's a bit different to what I said.
Pretty impressive. His first year in the league. He
was a good player.
In the NBA, he 25 points average, 35 points in his second league, and then he was DNP, did not play, legal, barred from playing.
He was a gun, mate.
He was barred for playing in 1967, 1968. Quick here to do our research. His career, he averaged 24 and 24.8 points. Pretty
impressive.
Good.
It's a good career.
Pretty good.
All right. Thanks for tuning in the comments. As usual, thanks to everyone that is going to watch this and listen to it. Listen to this also. We appreciate your support. And as we said before, without it, none of this could be here today. So on behalf of myself and the great man Sauce, keep living, loving, and breathing sports. It's double coverage. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double curve.